Ahoy there, mateys! This is Joe from Team 10, and today we're setting sail into our project, the Pirate Adventure Quest. First, to get our bearings, we actually started by cloning Kevin's individual project. This gave us a solid foundation to build out our fully scaled seafaring experience. We tried to make this look and feel like a pirate game using only HTML, images, icons, and CSS. You'll notice that when you roll over our items, the cursor changes to a skull and crossbones. It'll also change again to a pirate sword once you mouse over one of the options in the interactive sub-menus that get displayed. For all of our text, we decided to use CSS to import custom Google fonts like Pirata 1 and Tradewinds, which really fit our overall pirate theme. We also played with different font colors, sizes, and rotated the word adventure in our subheading to make it stand out a bit. In order to keep our CSS clean and easier to update, we used CSS variables for all of our colors and fonts and placed the variables at the top of our CSS file. This allows us to update the entire theme instantly without having to go through hundreds of lines of code to ensure that we updated everything correctly. We also created a layered design, starting with a parchment paper background texture, which I made in GIMP, then added a ship and compass image that we rotated. Next, we added our game layout area using a combination of flexbox and grids, and then added drop shadows to these elements in order to give the UI some real depth. One feature I thought was a good idea to create subtle environmental cues. The background color surrounding the UI is designed to change based on your current location, like the sandy shores of your home island, the deep blue of the ocean, or dark red of the pirate stronghold. While we didn't really have time to fully code this for our demo, you can see how the variables are staged and ready to change instantly. Next, let's look at the backbone of our game, our core system, which was implemented by Nathan. He was able to modify Kevin's original project and updated our DB.json file to handle all of our pirate data for every item and every island. We updated Kevin's inventory so that all your loot is now stored safely in your treasure chest area, and we implemented some key item objects that must be in your inventory before you can continue on to different islands. You can't just sail anywhere you want first, as you'll need to find these specific items to unlock paths to distant shores. Finally, Kevin built our high-stakes combat system, in which you'll encounter this every time you set sail for a different island. It's a reflex-based minigame that you start by clicking the fire cannon button. A red dot then moves across the screen, and your goal is to hit the fire button to stop that dot as close to the green target box as possible. If the enemy hits back, you can use the repair button to restore some of your ship's health. Winning the battle grants you passage to a new island and more treasure. But be warned, if you lose, you're sent back to your previous port to lick your wounds, refit your ship, and try the voyage again. It's been a great journey building this game with me mateys from the Team 10 crew. We've turned a simple project into a pirate-themed adventure. Now, buckle up those bootstraps, because the Pirate Adventure Quest is waiting for you to plunder all of its secrets. Are ye ready?